Hello friends, are you a Python developer? Do you run do you write a lot of Python code and do you always like to know how big companies like Facebook, Google write their Python code, maintain their code and how they test it and how they put into the production? Then this is the video for you. Hello everyone. Today I will talk about code to production. About me, my name is Athish. My role, I work as a principal architect in one of software companies. My experience, my experience is 13 years. My work area is I work on scale projects. I work on software architecture. I also work on data science, and I also work in cloud architecture. So today, what we are going to do is first of all we pick some code. We try to understand how the project structure should be. Here we are targeting Python primarily. We will try to do some testing of the code, and then we will put into the production. And at the last, I will provide some whatever the lesson I have learned. So we are going to put some production system, some code into production system. So before that, I will give you a walkthrough of my project directory. Typically, this is how I try to structure my code. So first of all, whatever the experiments I do, I typically put on a particular project and my Jupyter files and my all the files which I have used and on that experiment, I typically try to put over there. Now, there is also important aspect of CI/CD. So whatever the Jenkins setup we have, I quickly try to put all the scripts over there. And one of the most important aspect is for the unit testing, we need some kind of data. So as you can see, all of the data over here. And typically the data, there is a very loose coupled way of determining the data. That's why I do a lot of classification over here. So as you can see, there is a two classification. One is IP and test. So many of the time, what happens when we do an experiment, we typically get an output. These outputs are typically here. You can say as an IP it is there. So there is some data which is a kind of IP over here right now. So what we have till now here is two projects over here, one project and two projects. It has a lot of data inside these reports. Now what we are going to do is just simply pull this data, try to punch it out and generate some reports. So this is another structure. Third part is the data analysis. This data analysis mostly related to visualization stuff. So I keep all my visualization thing over here. Like in this example, I'm using Tableau. So all this thing are Tableau and Tableau related data sources I have saved over here. Couple of document over here. I am using XMind, which is a very pretty decent thing over there. So I can show you what exactly it does. This is Windows, it happens. Let's see. Meanwhile, it's opening up what we have. Right? All the source code I try to put over there. Uh, since this project has started, I haven't done a lot of uh, folder service structure and all those things. But essentially, what typically I do is if particular thing is related to a lot of things, I try to keep whole thing inside there. Okay. And for example, all the skills I like to put over here. And typically, I put my Docker file along with all of my other files, as you can see over here. And one of the important aspect is the security. I do know that we shouldn't put anything on the Git repository for collaboration perspective. what I have done, all my access, I have put it over there. This is my key, and this is a very bad example. But for now, this is what I have done so that the team I'm working with, they can simply pull the code and start accessing the data sources and all. Another example is readme.md. Clearly identify what you need to do. So you need to set up the Anaconda, then you need to set up the VS Code, then you need some data directories over there. So all you need to do is zip all this zip file over there. If you need Tableau, you can install Tableau. And for production, we need Docker. So Docker is there.